Yo, what's up? It is your boy Poetics. I wanted to show you guys this little beat I made and show you some of the techniques that I ended up using. This is a beat I made that's like a Lil Durk style. So it's super trappy, but a lot of techniques I use that he uses to make the beat have a lot of variety to it. Turned out pretty dope. I'm happy with it. So the first part, my guy Cold AF sent me this melody that he made. So this fits perfectly because we got that dark trap, but it's still pretty fast. You'll see this in a lot of Lil Durk type beats where it's like fast melodies, but the melodies are really basic, and there's just a lot of little techniques he used to make different parts of the beat stand out. So we got that, and then I went ahead and got the second little pad. So same thing where it's just a really different like high end. So then what I did is for the second half of the chorus, I had to filter out the high end of this other melody. So then for the second half of the chorus, this melody plays more of the background, but it's still in there. So then it gives room for the higher end to be filled by this. And then you'll see right here, when I go into the beginning of the verse, I filtered it even more. So like we still got everything going, but there's, and it's all basic, but there's some variety to mix it up. So then the third melody I did is this little pad. So this was a much longer pad. I just wanted to loop the beginning just to have a little bit more in there. So it just adds a little extra suspense. And then we got this riser. It's from a sample pack I got that's super dope. And then the last melody I did was I added this little just beep noise. So it's just another little thing just to add a little extra noise in there. And then we got the percussion. So the first thing we got is a clap. Oh, actually, so this is what all the melodies sound like together for the chorus. So it's basic, but there's little subtle changes that make it different. So the next thing we got is a clap. Well, it's a snare drum. So you'll recognize that in a lot of Lil Durk King run beats. Is this? It'll usually be a snare. It'll often be a clap, but it'll be a snare, and there will be some like bounce to it that is a little unpredictable. So when you're hearing this, you expect it to be the same pattern twice. And then you expect the second part to be bum, bum, bum. But then, so the second snare in that little part right there, I put right next to the third one, and then another one on the end. So you expect it to be the same as the first half, but then it's it subtly catches you a little bit off and just keeps you not expecting what's going to happen next. Then we got a hi-hat. So same thing, a lot of bounce in it. Then we got 808 and kick drum. So that's one of the things about a lot of Lil Durk beats is it's fast paced, but there's also like a fast paced 808 with then spaces after the fast pacedness. So we got 3 notes, and then you just got some space for like almost a whole bar, right? Almost half a bar right there. So you have it going fast, and then there's tension because all of a sudden it was fast and then nothing. So yeah, and then for the kick drum, I added some variety in the second half of the chorus. So it goes from just regular to some switch ups. So just enough little switch ups to keep you on your toes. We got open hi-hat. Then we got another open hi-hat in there. We got a little bit of percussion. And yeah, and that's basically the whole beat. So I went with a basic 8-bar chorus, 12-bar verses. And so you can see the 8-bar chorus, and then for the verses, the first part we have it, the melody is filtered. And then I had the hi-hat where I kept patterns going, but I took out the 2-step and added a little bit more structure to it. So you just have this part where there's a lot of tension building because you just got in the verse. We dropped a lot of stuff, and then it builds up tension. For the second part, the next 4 bars where you add the 2-step hi-hat back in. And then we also have the filter going back up here to where it's the unfiltered original melody. And then we take out this extra melody, so that just adds some more transition to it. And then we add the beeps in. And then we start the build up into the chorus. So what I did here is I completely took out the snares. So right off the bat, that's a technique I use, because as soon as you get rid of that steady snare, you instantly start building tension because you're waiting for it to come back. And another technique I did right here is I brought back the same hi-hat from the chorus. So most of the verse, the first 8 bars, is all this original separate different pattern. And then we hear this, and subconsciously your brain is saying, that's the same hi-hat from before, but you don't understand that. So you just start building tension, and you're like, okay, I'm getting ready for this chorus again. Yeah, so that's basically the whole beat. Make sure you follow me on social medias. If you want this beat, go ahead and send me a DM. and we'll see if we can get it to you. And make sure you peep on my content. And I'm dropping music every single week on Spotify, so go peep it. Appreciate you.